Transform your website to reach global audience. Install and activate an automatic translation plugin that will translate your website to over 80 different languages. Hello guys, my name is Kobe and this is KaiTech Digital. In this tutorial, we will be exploring the topic transform your website, installing and activating an automatic translation plugin. I'll guide you through the step-by-step process, demonstrating just how easy it is to unlock the potential of automatic translation for your WordPress website. Now let's look at how the plugin works. So I have installed the plugin on this particular website over here. So this is how the website looks like. Okay, forget about this whole thing. Now you see that this one is not really well designed. Now it is because I just installed a template and I did not really do anything about the template. Okay, so I didn't really focus on adjusting the template to meet whatever I want. I just wanted to show you how the whole thing really works. Okay, now as you can see over here, I've installed a plugin on this particular website and this is the plugin at work. Okay, so as you can see, I chose about 1 2 3 4 5 6 including English 7 languages. So this is my default language, which is the English, and I can be able to translate it into 6 different languages over here. Okay, so if I want to, let's say, translate it into German, I can be able to click over here and then it will translate automatically for me. And as you can see, it is in German. Okay, even Google showed me that it is in German. So as you can see, it has changed from English to German language. And that is so easy. Okay, so I can be able to glance through. If I am having audience from German, they can be able to explore my website and know what my website is all about. Okay, and that is it. Let's say I want to change it to France, so I can go over here and translate it to French language, and then it can be able to be translated for me. So this is French. So as you can see, those who can understand French and other different languages, you can be able to read through it. Now let's say I want to go to Chinese. Okay, so the Chinese is the last one over here. I can be able to translate this whole website into Chinese different language. Now the amazing thing is that it is not just the home page. Okay, it is the whole website. Okay, and as you can see on the the browser over here, you see that the search on the browser over here, you see that there is a /zh-cn, meaning that this one is our Chinese link. Okay, our website in the Chinese language. Now that is the most amazing thing that I love about this website. It will give you a link to that particular side of the website. So meaning that if you want to send it to your Chinese friends, you can send this whole link to them, and there is no need for them to even translate or do anything over here. Automatically it will just translate to the Chinese version for them. Okay, now if you go to the about page, you see that every page has been translated. Every page has been translated, and you see that over here it is giving you what the about page URL to over here. If you go to the shop page, you also see all those kind of stuff over here. Okay, so everything has been translated over here. Okay, so that is it. Now if I want to go back to the English, I can still go back to the English language of this particular website. So that is the most amazing thing of this particular website. Now there are so many benefits that you get from this plugin. Okay, so many benefits. It has high quality automatic translations of your entire website instantly available, and then integrated with more than 50 plus CMS. Okay, so you can be able to integrate it into more than 40 plus CMS, and then it supports over 85 different languages. All translated pages are SEO friendly and indexed by search engines. An advanced rule system for customized translation needs. So if you have your own customized translation needs, there is an advanced rule system also for it. And then it also have the ability to edit the translation directly from the front end, and that is very amazing. Okay, so this is how the plugin really works. Now how can we be able to get it and install it on our website? And that is what I'm going to show you in this particular video. So without wasting my time, If you are new over here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and then like this video, share this video, so that your friends and families will be able to also get this concept of automatic translation, so that they can be able to translate their website into different languages to reach global audience. Now let's jump into the video. Now we're going to use this particular website for our video. Okay, so this is the website that we're going to use for our video, and this is where we're going to use our plugin on. So we're going to go to our dashboard over here, and we'll scroll down to plugins over here. So let's go to plugins over here and click on add new plugin. So we're going to add a new plugin for our website to help us translate our website into a different language. Now I'm going to leave the link to the plugin website so that you can be able to have it and then register over there. So first of all, we will install the plugin, and then what we're going to do is we're going to register at the plugin website place, and then we will get an activation code, use it on our website to activate the plugin, and then we will start exploring the plugin. So the plugin that we are going to install, it is called linguise. So let's just type in linguise over here. So just search for linguise. Okay, linguise. Now I'll leave the link in the description for you so that you can just use it, click on it, and then install it. So this is the WordPress version of linguise. Now click and then click the install now button over here to install the plugin, and then after you've installed the plugin, just click on activate to activate the plugin. All right, so the plugin has been installed and activated, and as you can see, this is the plugin over here. Okay, so after you've installed and activated the plugin, you see the plugin also over here. You can also click on it on the left hand side of the menu bar over here, and as you can see, it will tell you to just activate or use the linguise API key to activate the plugin. So we don't have the API key yet, we don't really have it yet, but I'll show you how you can be able to get it. So open a new tab over here, and then just type in linguise.com. okay, just type in linguise.com. Now as you can see, this is the website. Okay, very intuitive website, very amazing website. And as you can see, they have the plugin also over here, and it shows us a pop-up over here, and I'll show you how you can also do this kind of stuff. And then they have translated their website into different languages over here. Now that is not what we need. What we need is we just want to click on my dashboard over here. Okay, so just click on my dashboard over here, and as you can see, we do not have any account on it on this website, but we want to create an account over here. So we're going to scroll down, and then we will click on, you see this one which says don't have an account, register. So we're going to click on register over here for us to be able to register on linguise.com. Now we will fill in our details over here. So fill in your details, so your full name, your email address, and then your password. Okay, so I'm just going to write Kobe Evans, and then my email address is going to be this one, and then my password, I'm going to put in my password in it, and then I'll click on submit over here. All right guys, so I've registered on the website and I am good to go. So as you can see, it has given me this one which says Kobe Evans account. So select an account to assign to this domain. Now what is your domain? We're going to put our URL over here. So we go over here, we copy our URL over here, and then we come to linguise dashboard over here. We put in our website name over here, and then the platform, you choose your platform. So we come over here, and then the platform that we choose is WordPress. Now remember that I told you that they have over 40 plus, they've integrated into over 40 plus CMS. Now that is it, you can have all of them over here. So any kind of CMS that you are using, you can be able to get it over here. Okay, and that is it. So I'm going to just click on WordPress because that is what I'm using, and then select the base language of your website. So what is the base language of your website? So of course my base language is English, so I'm going to just select English over here, and then select the translation you want your website to be translated into. So you can select all the translations over here. So you want your website to be translated into what? So I want it to be in French. Oh, French is already there. So what again? German, French, Spanish, let me say Swahili. Okay, so I want it to be translated into Swahili, and then let me just go through and see maybe Dutch or different language. So you can choose all the languages over here. Okay, and as you can see, there are Italian. Okay, so let me just choose Italian over here. You have set a lot of languages. We usually advise to start translating websites with few languages at first. So they said so you start with what? Few languages at first, and then later on you can add on. When as Googlebot will crawl more quickly all your pages if you have fewer pages at first. Okay, so I'm just going to remove one of them. So I like Chinese because I speak a little bit of Chinese. Also Spanish is okay. So okay, let me just remove Italian from it, and then I'm good to go. So do you want to translate in all pages? So if you want to translate in all pages, you say what? Yes. And then the character to use to replace non-authorized characters in URL. So you can choose this one. I want the dash, which is okay for me. I'll click on next step over here. All right guys, so as you can see over here, we have our API key over here. We can just copy it and then use it. Okay, so it says what? We have to install the WordPress plugin, which we have already done, and then in the plugin setting, copy and fill the API key. So we're going to copy this one. Now of course, if you want to learn more about language, you can watch this video over here also. Okay, but I know you watching my video, automatically you understand everything. So I'm going to copy this particular one over here, come to my dashboard over here, and then paste the the API key over here. Now click on apply. So after I have applied it, it's supposed to open all settings for me. So as you can see, everything, all settings are saved, and the API key is working perfectly. And this is what is our translate, the website translation page, but where we assigned all those things. This is it. Okay, so now we have all the languages that we have over here. We can continue to add on if you want to. Okay, so you can add so many different languages to it if you want to. And then let's look at the language switcher. So it says what? Add language switcher automatically. So the flag switcher will be added automatically to all front pages of your website. Yes, you want to add it automatically. And then language list display. So how do you want to list display your language list? So at the moment it is on what? Pop-up. So if you go to our website over front end over here and then we refresh it, we are supposed to see our our plugin working. So as you can see, this is the plugin over here, and if I click on it, it's going to show what? As a pop-up over here. Okay, and that is the same thing that happened now because of the my already existing pop-up. I'm going to close this pop-up, and as you can see, this is and that is how it was happening on their website. Okay, so if you go over here on their website and you click on this one, this is the pop-up that works over here. So now we have it working. We can go ahead and translate our website into German, and now our website is automatically translated into German language. So anybody who comes over here who is from German can be able to see how our website really looks like. Okay, so basically everything is working perfectly fine. It doesn't distort your design, it doesn't do any bad thing to your website. Everything is automatically translated. If you go to all the different pages, you can be able to see that all the pages has been translated into German language. So as you can see, everything is working perfectly well as you want it. Okay, and that is it. Now of course this one is lorem ipsum. It will never translate it because it is not a language. So basically we are done. So after watching this video and you cannot translate your website into any different language, then I think you need to rewatch the video again. So now let's go back to the dashboard again, and of course we can decide to make it drop down. Okay, we can decide to make it a drop down, and then the position, you remember that you see that the position is on the bottom over here. Okay, so we can go over here and then even change the position. So in place, top left, no scroll, top right, right, no scroll, bottom left, left, no scroll, bottom right, no scroll. Now let's say in place. I want to see how this in place really looks like. Okay, so that is it. Also the language names display. How do you want it to display? So as you can see over here, it displays what the language name, or if you want it to be in a short form, you can also do so. Okay, so let's say I want it to be in a short form. For now it is displaying the full name. Okay, but I want it to be just a short form. Okay, so I can be able to do that. Now if you want only flags also, you can just untick this one, and then only flag will show over there. Okay, that is it. So I just want the short name, the flag, and then the short name. Okay, and then also the flag also, if you want it to be either rounded or rectangular, you can choose the style that you want. And then the name display, do you want it to be in a different language, a native language or something? I want it to be in English. Okay, so these are the flag type. So US flag for English, German flag for German, Spanish flags for Spanish, all those things. You can see all those flags over here. Now of course you can change the color and name and other stuff. You can style it anyhow you want it, but I'm not going to touch any one of these because those things are not really needed. But of course, if you want it to match your website color and all those things, you can do that. I'm going to click on save changes to save whatever change that we've done, and then we can go to the front end over here, refresh our website, and see where it is positioned for us. All right, so it's still the same thing over here. Okay, but let me just purge the cache over here. So I'm going to go back, translate this one into English. Okay, so I'm going to go to the about page, and that is it. Okay, so it's still it's still the pop-up over here. Let me go over here and see if it is still pop-up. Let me see. Oh, it is drop down, it is not pop-up. Okay, so maybe it is the caching system. So I'm going to just purge cache and see if after purging the cache is going to work or not. All right, so I have purged the cache, but I still cannot see my my translation. So okay, so it has come below over here. Okay, so which is not really what I really wanted. Okay, so I'm just going to go over here, and then instead of position the position, where is it, in place, I'm going to just position it at the top right. Okay, so I'm going to position it at the top right over here. Okay, and then yeah, it will scroll. Definitely when I'm scrolling, it will also scroll. Okay, so I'm going to position at the top right, and then I'm going to click on save over here. So you can try all the different positions and then see how it will behave. Okay, so I'm going to just refresh it. Okay, it's still showing over here, so I need to purge the cache. All right guys, so as you can see, this is how it shows. Okay, so it is showing over here. Now if you scroll, it's also going to scroll. Okay, so perfectly that. So you can either position it this way or that way. Okay, now let me see I want to just copy this one and then open a new incognito. Okay, so I'm going to open a new incognito. Now I want to see how it works in a new incognito. All right, so it works perfectly fine over here. Okay, so this is how it shows over here, so you can be able to see it. Okay, but if you feel like it overlap with your your other buttons or your other things, you can bring it at the bottom over here, which is fair. Okay, which is very nice. Okay, so you can decide to bring it at the bottom over here. And let's go back over here, and then let's change a different a different place and see. So top right, no scroll. Okay, so I'm just going to make it top right, no scroll. Yeah, top right, no scroll, and then I'm going to save it. just click on save over here, go to our incognito over here, refresh it. All right, so it's still scrolling, meaning that the purging, we need to purge cache. Okay, so we go over here and then we purge the cache. All right, so I'm going to go back to my incognito over here and then just refresh the website. Okay, so yeah, so it is not scrolling. So as you can see, it is what, it is stuck at the top over here. Okay, but the best way is for you to make sure that it scrolls. Okay, so especially when you have a sticky header, make sure that it is also what, you know, over here. Okay, and that is it. Now of course, you see where this one is. If you know where your you know your translator button will be at, make sure that you position your button in such a way that this one will get a space over there. Okay, and that is what, and that is a good thing. So you can either make it just the, how do you call it, just the, you know, the flag alone, or the flag with what, the symbols. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here and then just do the last one, which is what, just making it the flag alone, and see how it also what, it also works. So I'm going to go over here and then just choose flag alone. Okay, let me just choose flag, just only flag with no names. Okay, so with no short names. So I'm going to go over here and then click on save settings. All right, so after doing that, let me just come to this place and then purge the cache. Now of course, if you don't have any caching plugin on your website, there's no need for you to do that. And then I'll go over here, then come here and then just refresh it. All right, so guys, as you can see, this is how it looks like. Okay, so it looks perfectly good. I can be able to see it, but the best way for me is to bring it below over here so that it will be what, it will be perfect for my website. Okay, so everything looks great, everything looks fine. The further you can be able to translate your website to different languages, it is an amazing thing for me. Okay, so if I want to translate it into let's say this language, which is like France, I can be able to do so over here, which is what, very good. Okay, everything is what, everything is perfectly well. You see the URL over here. You can share this URL to your friends and families. You can go to different pages and the URL will still what, will still be there. Okay, so this is a good translation plugin, and I advise all of you to be able to use this kind of plugin. Now of course, I've used different plugins in the past and I see the quality of how this one translates, and you see that it is what, it is a good plugin. Now let's go back over here and then see the other settings also. Remember that we said it have advanced settings over here, so we can go to it advanced and then check you know, all the, so if you want to what, use cache, you can what, you can activate it and then decide to clear cache and all those kind of stuff. The browser language redirect, if you want to what, if you don't understand anything, it will what, it will, you can hover on this one and then everything will show by automatic redirect user based on the browser language. So you can you know, activate this one based on the browser language, and then also translate WooCommerce emails. So if you want to translate your WooCommerce emails, you are having a WooCommerce website and you want to translate the emails also, you can activate this one. And then translate searches. Okay, so if you want to translate searches also, you can activate this one. Now then pretext in language pop-up. So if you want to add any pretext in the language pop-up, you can do so. Post text in language pop-up, you can do so over here. And then if you have a custom CSS that you want to add it, you can add it over here. If you want to enable debug, if you want to insert alternate link tag and all those things, you can do so many things over here, and then you click on what, save settings. Okay, so basically that is it. Now if you need help, you can be able to come over here and then look at all the things that you can do, okay, with the help, or otherwise you can contact you know, linguise through their website, and then they can be able to help you with anything that you need. Okay, now this website is free to use for I think a month or so if you translate it, so you can be able to use it. But if you like the translation and you want to keep it, then you can go to you know, their website, and then you see their prices over there. Okay, so they have you know, good prices over here, and you can even check out, compare it with what different you know, other plugins to check and see how those plugins also works. Okay, so you can check them out, and then you can buy the full version of the plugin and use. Okay, and that is it. So you know, as you can see, you can translate words during the 1 month for free. Translate all your website in any language during the 1 month is risk free. You will subscribe after seeing that it works, and we will make the installation for free. So you can register and translate now. No card is needed, like we did it. Nothing is needed, and this is how the price works. So as you can see, included in first month free, 200,000 words translated, unlimited translation page views, unlimited, you know, languages, 10% off compared to monthly prices, and then one website per plan with 1 month free. No risk of payment failure. So you can choose anyone that you want over here, and then you can go for it. Okay, so that is their pricing system over here. Now, thank you for watching this video, and I know this video will help you to translate your website for free. This is an automatic neural translation plugin which helps you translate your website to any different language that you want. Okay, now it is amazing that you can be able to translate it to Swahili and all the Afrikaans different languages, and you don't have to worry about anything. Okay, and that is the amazing thing. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, like this video and then subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.